Trisha, can you be my coffee? I'm running late.
Bye, Skip. Bye, Callie.
Money, I got money. Money, I got money.
What is she? What are we doing? Oh my God, stop.
Welcome to our podcast.
What's up? What's poppin'? Hey.
Oh.
Jake Lynn with the steal.
Wow, okay. Well, go ahead. If you want to finish it off, then what podcast is this?
Podcast?
I literally was opening my mouth, getting ready to say what's
I
up, what's
know.
poppin', and J Clip pops up.
And can
in
I
there.
tell you, that wasn't even like a planned thing to do. It just like...
No, you've been thinking about
I
that for the
swear
last
to
7
you.
days in a row. As soon as she's ready, I'm going to step in there and steal my moment.
I'm like, I was listening to it and I'm like, why does she always get to start?
I'm just more of a bold person.
You are, very much so. You do a great job. Obviously, you see what I did. I'm like, what's up? What's poppin'?
She has still her moment. Well, welcome back to your guys' new favorite podcast, Genesis of
Jen
and
insists.
Sis. You're not doing this right.
I know.
All right, let's cut to the chase.
It threw me off.
All right, guys, today's podcast. Do you want to tell them what we have planned?
It's going to be a little interesting.
Yeah. Stick around to the end. We have just a little bit of a letter to our haters.
It's not a letter. It's like a novel. This could possibly be a part 2.
Possibly. We'll see where it goes. We have
But we're
just a
good.
couple things to
Address.
because people feel the need to address things about us, so we just want to address things back. And that's for the end, so make sure you stick around. It may be towards the end, maybe towards the middle, who knows when we get to it. So listen to the podcast. Also, today I thought it'd be fun to do a 73 questions Vogue parody with J Clay, and then next podcast or a podcast down the line, we'll do 73 questions with me. So as I'm pulling it up, if you guys are not familiar with what that is, basically Vogue is like a magazine, and they go to like celebrities' houses or like influencers' houses, and they ask them 73 rapid fire questions. It's like
Should we
to
have
the point.
brought the podcast to my house?
Yeah, that's where they do it normally. They do it at a house. And like it's kind of a house tour nonchalantly. So it's like not like, oh, this is my kitchen, but they just walk around to every part of their house. If you guys haven't watched it, you have to. My favorite is Kim Kardashian's, Zac Efron's, and Tom Brady's wife, Giselle.
It's like a YouTube video.
Yeah, it's a YouTube. Vogue has a YouTube channel also. And they just go to all celebrities' houses, ask 73 questions, and that's how it goes.
Can I ask why 73? Is there a meaning behind it?
There probably is, but I don't know what it is, if there is. Okay, so they ask 73 different questions based on whoever the celebrity is. Like, for example, to Zac Efron, they're not going to say, what's your favorite song? Or they might, because he sang in High School Musical. But that's something they would ask, like Taylor Swift or something. They ask questions based on who they are.
And what they do.
So I just found like a pretty basic one since, you're not famous or anything.
So you're saying I'm basic.
Pretty basic. Oh my gosh. You know what? You just ruined the
Pretty
whole podcast because I was supposed to open the podcast saying, hello, mates.
Well, you wasn't going to anyway, so...
Well, yeah.
Just
We'll
do
save
it
that for
now.
later. No, it's fine. They have to wait for later. Okay. We're rapidly going to get into this. I'm the question. I am the questioner. What's the word? I ask the questions.
Yeah.
You answer the questions. So all these are for you. I
Okay.
don't answer any. Okay. And it's fast. If you have a really important story that you feel the need to tell, then you can tell
This
it.
is hard for me because I overthink everything.
I know. Just get to it.
Okay, go. Jennifer Clayton.
Stop.
I know you're going to ask me my name.
Well, what is your full name?
Oh, Jennifer Lee Clayton.
How old are you?
43.
What is your favorite place to be?
Home.
What is something that you cannot live without?
My family.
I thought you were going to say my pets.
Well, they're a part of my family.
What is a hobby that you will never give up?
Hiking.
You just started last year, bro.
So what? It's a hobby. You didn't say what is a hobby you've been doing your entire life.
Okay. What are 3 words to describe you?
Funny. Hilarious.
No. You're funny. You're not hilarious.
Well, it's the same thing. Funny.
This is rapid fire.
I know, I'm just funny.
Dorky. Sometimes pretty.
Pretty on Mondays.
I'm just kidding. What is your biggest fear?
Tornadoes.
What makes you angry?
Subscribers.
What is your biggest inspiration?
My family.
What is your favorite wild animal?
Tiger.
What is your favorite food?
Spaghetti.
What is your first memory of your life? Did you want to go back to your spaghetti? You look
Yeah.
like you needed to say something.
Capellini. Angel hair.
Oh my.
Same difference.
She had to put it out there. What is your first memory of your life?
The cabin. Potter County.
What is the best advice you've ever received?
Just do it.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Rich.
What is the last book you read?
Grit. I'm still reading Grit.
What is the first fictional character you loved? I guess like cartoon character, that means.
Probably Cinderella.
What is a hidden talent you have?
I don't know of any talent.
I'm trying to help.
I'm
but-
funny. I'm funny.
It's that, really?
Yeah.
Is that hidden? People don't know you're funny?
Some people don't.
What is your favorite type of music?
Probably country or Christian.
Are you a lady in the street, but a freak in the sheets?
No.
What makes you most happy?
My family.
Oh my gosh. You only get 3 my family answers for these questions. So
Do you want
use them
do you
all.
want the truth?
I'm just kidding.
Mine is somebody.
What's your favorite English word?
Hello.
What's your favorite Spanish word?
Hola.
What are the top 3 places on your bucket list?
Bora Bora. And you got slobber on your lip.
Do not.
It's
It's called lip gloss. That's poppin'.
No.
Thank you.
No. Anyway.
Sip my tea.
Bora Bora. And Australia. And Hawaii. I don't know.
Greece, bruh.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Madagascar, Australia.
I said Australia.
Oh. Okay. What is your most heard song? What's a song that you've probably heard the most? Or listened to the most, I guess.
What's that Lady Gaga one?
Poker face?
No. The new one's from
Oh, that
A Star Is
Arizona
Born.
sky.
Yes. I love this song.
No, you like the one with Dad. You like the... It's not the Arizona sky one. It's a different one.
All 3. There's
Shallow.
Yes.
Okay.
Shallow.
What's your favorite quote?
I don't like these like fast things.
You have to.
Um,
It's called being intellectual.
is that what it is? It is not called that. My favorite quote. Mm-hmm. How about that one? Dad always says most opportunities are lost because they are
Dressed in
up
coveralls and look like work. I love that one too. Okay. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Just to read people's minds.
What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport to play for
And
me
it just
personally.
says favorite sport.
My favorite sport to play was softball.
What's your biggest dream?
For just my family to be okay.
Who's your favorite singer?
Carrie Underwood.
What's your favorite cuisine?
Probably Italian. I like everything.
What's a positive quality about yourself?
I'm nice.
What is a negative quality about yourself?
I can also not be nice.
What is the best place you've ever visited?
Probably Turks and Caicos.
When do you laugh the most?
What?
When do you laugh the most?
Laugh the most?
On Genesis Podcast.
Probably here. A lot.
How do you get creative? Typing up a Facebook post. This woman puts her blood, sweat, and tears into Facebook posts,
And then they still
especially if
get-
they're about the pets.
And they still get teased all the time. When do I get the most creative? Just when I'm alone, when I just think.
And I think that you actually are kind of creative with arts. Like you can be if you follow. Like you made wreaths. You can like paint things nicely. You've just always been a little in touch with your DIY.
Always wanted to, anyways.
What are you horrible at?
Not taking things personal when it comes to my family.
Yeah, anybody can say anything to you and you don't care, but if it's about one of us, you're irate. What is your favorite book genre?
Probably like a inspirational. What's that called?
Motivational, self-improvement.
Right.
Yeah. What is the scariest thing you've ever done?
Whitewater rafting.
What is your biggest accomplishment?
My children.
What is the most adventurous thing you would want to do?
Skydiving.
What is something that you would like to try?
I don't know.
I know something, but it's a secret, so it's kind of like a career path you want to take.
The most recent one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was thinking of like something to do.
Well, skydive. You already said that.
Yeah.
What about parasailing?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay.
I mean,
Are you optimistic or pessimistic?
I'm extremely optimistic.
What's your favorite TV show host?
Host? Julie Chen.
Kelly Ripa?
Oh,
I'm telling.
I guess.
A talent you want to acquire?
A talent? Singing.
I knew it. I have to step in real quick. When me and my brother were young, we would pretend to sleep so we could hear my mom sing in the car, because if we were sleeping, she would sing her absolute best, Jessica Simpson.
Oh, I did love her.
Okay. If you had a chance to change something, what would it be?
About me?
It just says something.
The way I used to eat growing up.
What is something from your childhood that you still have? Like a toy or whatever.
I have like some of my doll collection.
Doll? And that curio?
No, I gave the curio to Ronnie Joe.
What do you do to calm yourself?
I really don't get too frazzled
When do you find yourself singing?
when I'm in a car.
What do you consider unforgivable? Messing with my kids and
Hurting.
husband.
Yes. Honestly. Yes.
Have you ever sleepwalked?
I don't think.
If you get a chance to go anywhere, where is it going to be?
Home.
What is your dream career?
Oh my gosh, I have so many. There's part of me that thinks I would love to be a nurse. I would have loved to have been a teacher. But now, I mean, I love this. I love the podcast. I love clothes. I love...
So just and everything.
Yeah.
A boss babe.
Yes.
What is an impossible wish?
Nothing's impossible.
Who's your greatest role model?
Depends on, for what? Depends on for what?
Who's your greatest role model?
Jesus.
What is your favorite song currently?
I haven't listened to music really that much lately.
If you could live in any home on a television series, which home would it be?
OC.
Good one. What is your advice to people? It doesn't say about anything. It just says, what's your advice to people? Should we save that for the end?
How about be nice?
How do you handle jet lag?
I don't really get it.
Describe your style. Depends on the day.
I was going to say, Mondays, I am popping.
What about Tuesday through Saturday?
Sunday.
No, Sunday you're okay because it's church.
Yeah.
Tuesday through Saturday.
Homely.
She wears socks that are shoes.
They are not
Bolt
socks.
spec and cargo
They have
pants.
soles on the feet.
What's your favorite makeup product?
Lip gloss.
What's your guilty pleasure?
General Hospital.
What's your favorite Star Wars character?
I've never watched Star Wars.
Me
Star
either.
Wars. Star Wars. I've never
Steroids.
watched-
Any pet peeve?
I got a lot. I try not to focus on those though.
If you were to dye your hair tomorrow, what color would it be?
Brunette. Brown.
What's your schedule these days?
Crazy.
Have you ever cut your own hair?
No.
Who's your style icon? Elle Florence.
I love Elle. But no, honestly, I would not dress like Elle. Because she's very not like me. At a younger age.
Conservative.
Yeah, she's a little more conservative than I am.
Who is your style icon? I would say Kelly Ripa. You love the way she dresses.
Yes and no.
She's a little conservative
'cause
too, huh?
Sometimes she like wears some things that I just would not choose to wear.
Me?
I honestly,
Me.
I don't think I have.
I'm too poor.
one.
I'm Fashion Nova.
I think I take what I like about everyone and make
Yeah.
it my own.
Okay. What's your favorite movie as a child?
Probably. Wait, movie? I like that movie Mannequin.
I don't know what that is. Do you consider yourself a good liar?
No.
What's the last TV show that you binge watched?
A Million Little Things.
What is the first toy you've ever had?
Oh gosh, probably a baby doll.
What can you see from your window?
Mountains. Love it. Oh, the
I don't see any windows. I don't see any mountains.
Oh,
I'm
the
just kidding.
window right now?
I'm just kidding. You're right. I was trying to be funny. What's for dinner today?
Probably spaghetti or angel hair.
And who's your favorite celebrity?
Do you consider Kelly Ripa a celebrity?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, guys, that was 73 questions. That was actually fast, but now you guys got to know J. Clay a little bit better. If you guys didn't know a lot of those little fun facts about her, I'm getting a little bit of a sassy vibe from you today.
I'm just trying to hold back.
So this entire
What
week,
I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to say what I have to say, but in a Christian way.
right? I mean, that's exactly how we want to get it across. Like, you have to get things out. If you bottle them up, you're gonna explode.
Well, the main thing is I'm not trying to hurt somebody. I'm just trying to point things out that other people may not be aware of.
Raise awareness.
Yes.
We should get our own little ribbon.
Yes. Light pink.
But all week, like, me and my mom would just
it's been stewing.
talk to each other about different things that are going on, and we were like, we gotta save that for the podcast. Let's save it for the podcast. Save it for the podcast.
It's things that happened this past week
Yeah, the past
that
week
brought it up.
happened.
And it's crazy that it happened to both of us. Like certain things happened to both of us.
Yeah, and certain things happened on my channel about you as well.
It's okay.
And we're gonna talk about it. But like my mom said, this is how I explain it to my mom. Like, some things you should just be the bigger person and just drop
Right.
them. Like, you really just should not care.
Right.
And I'm talking to myself about this because I really just do care about certain things. And I know that I shouldn't. Like, in my
things you
head,
don't.
I'm like, you should not care about what people think about you, what people say about you. Like, if you know you're doing the right thing and you know that your, like, intentions are good and you are just trying to be the best person that you can be, then you shouldn't have to apologize to anybody for anything like that. So I know that in my head.
You're not apologizing. That's the thing. Like,
No.
because you have nothing to apologize for.
Yeah, but the only reason we even want to say something is how I explain it to you. Being on social media, choosing for that to be your outlet for your career, there can be a rumor started that can literally ruin your career. Like,
Right.
people will not trust you, people will think differently of you, and people don't give second chances ever. So, like, if they hear something about you that's horrible, that is not true, then I feel like everybody has, like, or should have the chance to at least say their truth, say their piece, say how they feel, say how they feel about the hate that they're receiving and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to do today, because we have quite a few instances of some things that have happened.
Well, even just to go a little deeper into what you just said, like how people don't want to give second chances, but yet everybody wants second chances, but nobody wants to give them.
And I honestly believe that every single person
agree.
does, no matter what you do,
I agree.
you deserve a second chance, because God always will give you a second chance. So what makes you think that you're better, or like what
God.
makes you think that your sins are on a less scale than somebody else's?
Right.
And I feel like everyone deserves second chances.
I mean, God gives us more than second chances. I mean, we can do the same thing to God 100 times, and He's going to forgive you every time.
And it just depends on how you forgive somebody. Like, somebody can really do wrong. For example, cheat on you. And do they deserve a second chance at love? Yes. With you, maybe not. Maybe you will not be able to have that trust back. But, like, just because someone cheats on you doesn't, like, I would never, my ex-boyfriend cheated on me, and I would never wish him, like, a life full of just, like, karma and just for him
Loneliness.
to not be happy. Right. Like, me and him definitely do not belong together, but go ahead. Like,
Right.
You deserve a second chance. Now, if you are cheating on every single girl you're with, then maybe you don't deserve to find somebody. But
even then, I think you do. But
you need to find the right person that makes you not want to do that.
With a different mentality. You deserve a second chance with a different mentality than the one that you're having right now. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't think that there are some people that will continue to do things wrong because, they should be forgiven and God forgives everything, but yet not with that kind of mentality. Like, you can't do something just because you want to do it without, and there's, at the end of the day too, there's always, not circumstances. What's the word I'm looking for?
Consequences.
Yes. There's a consequence for everything that you do in life.
Good
or
and
bad.
Yeah.
So, getting a second chance is one thing, but not having to deal with the consequence is another. Everyone should have to deal with their consequence, period.
I agree. You have to learn. Like, a lot of times you will mess up in life, but if you didn't mess up, you would probably make that same mistake over and over again. Or no, not if you didn't mess up. If you didn't learn from it or like have to deal with the consequence from it, you would never learn or grow from it. So
right.
But yeah, so let's just talk about some of the circumstances that happened. I'm going to start off with the YouTube video, which I feel embarrassed because I was talking to Sierra and my mom about it, and because they both are different girl perspectives, and I was just like, I deleted my YouTube video because I was getting so much hate on it. And now, if I was being quote unquote racist, or if I was being quote unquote like disrespectful or anything like that, then yeah, maybe I should really like rethink what I did.
I'd be the first one to call you and say, Carissa, no.
Yeah.
Like, that was too far.
So, I'm open to anyone's criticism or anybody's
constructive.
Yeah, like I want people to tell me like if something, like for example, if the quality's just always horrible, it's always shaky. Like I've had people say, girl, your videos are making me sick because they're so shaky, like type of something like that. I'm not going to get mad at you or anything like that, but it's just like when people, I feel like, test my character and try to make me seem like I'm doing something wrong because they know they can. Like nobody would say something like that to dad because dad would be like, okay, and I don't care. But like they know they can say something like that to me.
Well, and here's the thing too, like if you're like, when you're criticizing someone, that's just not cool unless it is constructive. If your end result is to hurt them, you're a terrible person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, if your end result is to like tell you, hey, Carissa, your video is really shaky, and it's because you care that you want to see Carissa's channel grow, that's a whole nother story. Yeah. But if you're just coming at someone or saying something to someone with the intention to only like just to hurt them, almost like,
and I don't know how people can do that. Like that's what we were saying. There's a million things I don't agree with in this world. There's a million things that people do that I'm just like, I don't agree with that. I don't like that. But I don't even take the time to really, like, unless it's really affecting somebody or bullying somebody or putting somebody down or actually causing harm, then I have no business saying anything. That's their business. Right. They can deal with it on their own. But we need to explain to them what we're even talking about. So I posted a YouTube video on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And it was titled, American Girl Speaks Australian for 24 Hours. And I challenged myself for the entire vlog to speak Australian. So ever since I've been little, I've literally always talked an Australian accent. People think it's funny. I've done it around all of my friends, all different people, all different family, and everyone laughs at it and thinks it's funny. It's technically just an impersonation. Because
you wasn't doing it to make fun of somebody.
Right.
You was doing it because you have been obsessed with that accent.
Yeah.
Since I can remember.
And it's fun. And I've seen and I mean, just because somebody else does something doesn't mean that you should do it. Like you always used to say, if Betsy jumped off the bridge, are you jumping off the bridge too? And I'd be like, no, like that type of thing. But I have seen so many other bigger YouTubers do it. Even Christian YouTubers, Jess and Gabe, they did the exact same thing. But I guess it was okay because Jess actually is Australian and Gabe wasn't. So,
but it doesn't matter. Now, if your intention is to make fun of, like I said, to make fun of them or to tease them, then that's a whole different story. You have been obsessed with the accent, so you was just talking like as if you were.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was hilarious. Good. But I guess I quote unquote, and this is all quotes because I technically, like, I truly don't agree with it, and like that's why I wish I didn't delete it because it does show people that like, oh, I do think I'm guilty. But that's my way of coming on here and saying like, honestly, what I did was no harmful intentions. I literally was going on to make a funny video. It's a trend that's going on right now. And I posted a video acting Australian. Now people quote unquote said I took it too far because I was acting like Steve Irwin chasing your animals.
Oh my gosh. But see, here's what people,
I can't believe I was saying this.
But here's what people don't understand is that our family has always had an obsession with Steve Irwin. Also,
yeah.
Do you
Tell
remember?
a story about Dad.
Yeah, like Dad used to lie to you guys and say that he was friends with
friends.
them.
Yeah, when Steve Irwin passed away, this is how much we have always loved Australians and Steve Irwin. So when Steve Irwin passed away, me and my brother were sobbing, like crying our eyes out because my dad lied to us our entire lives. He wasn't lying. He was just like joking around when we were younger and told
because
us
we would all watch
all the time, all together. And when Steve Irwin passed away, me and my brother were sobbing, and we felt so bad for my dad because that's my dad's best friend. So we're like, Dad, we're sorry, blah, blah. And my dad's like, what are you talking about? We're like, Steve died. He's like, oh, I know, that's sad. And we're like, are you okay? And he's like, what are you talking? We're like, you're best friends with him. He's like, I thought you guys knew I was joking about that. My dad used to always say he was best friends with him, that my dad used to tell us he used to go out and catch the crocodiles and stuff like that. So we thought that the whole entire time. But long story short, I posted a video. It was funny, and I deleted it because I let hate and trolls, and I let other people's opinions win over like what it actually was supposed to be. So it made me look guilty in a sense whenever I really wasn't.
Right.
But the point of that being is that I struggle, my biggest struggle ever in this entire world, and it has always been this way, and I'm trying to work on it, is that I care so much about what other people think. Like I care, and I shouldn't, but it's annoying.
I'm so opposite. The only people that get under my skin, if they say something, not even under my skin, where it bothers me is if they say something about me, is if it's you, Dad, or Austin. And even then, if it's done the right way, if it's done properly, I have no problem with it. But if I feel like you guys feel a certain way about me or something, it's going to eat me alive. If Betty Sue and Bob and whoever else out there has something to say about me, I literally could not care less.
I know. And when I'm sitting here and get a little angry, I'm like, I don't care. Hate me. I don't care. I know what I got going on and I'm happy. But then when it happens, and honestly, it's not even on a physical standpoint. If someone comes at me for anything physical, I usually can just like let it like brush off my shoulders.
Right.
When somebody comes at my character and says that like I'm racist or I'm anything, like I just don't like it. And this is the biggest reason why I deleted the video, is because there was 67, when I deleted the video, it was like 10 hours in, and there was 67 likes on the video and there was 76 dislikes. No, I'm sorry, it was opposite.
Right.
But point being, there was almost as many dislikes as likes. And the first thing as a viewer that you usually look at is the views on the video, the likes and dislikes. And then if you notice there's a lot of dislikes, you'll go straight to comments. At least that's what I do. So I didn't want somebody to not even watch the video and just go straight to the comments and see you're racist, or this was disrespectful, or this was so cringy. I didn't want, because then they don't even watch the video. They just literally trust what the comments say, and then they make their own opinions about it. So that's the reason, that's like my reasoning behind deleting the video.
And I get that, but I'm going to be honest. This is me anyways, and I'm going to ask Sierra her opinion on it. Me, I don't look at the likes or dislikes. I do not. I will look to see how many views it has. Like if I'm looking up a particular topic, I will like look to see how many views it has. If it has, the more views it has, the more likely I am to watch it. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But as far as likes and dislikes, I don't. But I will say, if it does, like if I see that there's a lot of dislikes, that'll make me want to watch it more, honestly. And that might be wrong.
But you don't go straight to the comments first and see what people are saying?
Oh, no. I'll play it and try to listen to it and try to read the comments at the same time.
Yeah.
But then if it's like something I need to watch, I will go and watch it just because I'll be like, oh, what's going on here? You know?
Yeah. I mean, it was just, and we know Sierra doesn't care. She literally, her outro in every video is, because she's a YouTuber too, she goes, if you like my video, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't, give it a thumbs down. I don't care. And she literally does not care. Like she gives people the opportunity. She reminds them, guys, there's a thumbs down button. Like I'm just like, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you didn't, just keep on going. Right. Like,
but Sierra, she
doesn't care.
Do you like watch or not watch a video based on the likes and dislikes?
Never. It's views, and then after I'll always watch a video, and while I'm watching, I read the comments.
Yeah.
so many times. Like, the top comments are always the worst ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I watch the video, I'm like, what are these people talking about?
Right.
See, it just comes down to like thick skin. And
Right.
I am such a thick skinned person in life. But when it comes to my baby, my YouTube,
Yeah.
and I try not to, it makes me so mad that I care. Like I get, first I get livid and then I get sad. I'll just start bawling.
through
And
all
I
the
don't cry
emotions.
ever, but if somebody just says something about my YouTube, I'm just like gonna cry. Because I work so hard and I love it so much. And like, I definitely am lucky. Even being a smaller YouTuber, I have so many supporters and people that love me that like, they really do
They
like
far
take over.
outweigh the good, far outweigh the bad.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you know the person you are. And that's, I do too. Like, I know that you are a great person. You are probably, out of the 4 of us in our family, you are the best person. You,
Austin, FTD, do you hear this?
no, I'm saying,
Let's say it
as
again.
far as trying, like, Austin's very stubborn. Like, Austin gets his mind set on something. Like, you're very easygoing. You may not.
I'm
like,
a
you're not
pleaser. I please
pushover.
myself and I please other people. I try to do what's best. I always try to do what's best.
So I'm saying you, I think out of all 4 of us, Dad's just very rigid with a huge heart, but he's very rigid. Austin is just very stubborn. When he gets his mind set on something, like that's it, which can be work to his benefit
good,
in the
yeah.
future. But
And for his craft, he kind of has
Right,
to be
yeah,
like
exactly,
that.
right.
Like if he's not on YouTube, if he was, and yeah. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to bring that up because a point of the story is and this is me coming and saying this, you should not care what other people think, especially if you are present in social media, especially if you are like, this goes with any type of job you do. Like you have to stay in your own lane, stay focused on your own dreams and your own goals. Who cares what people think about you? And I'm trying to tell myself that every single day. Like my boyfriend tells me every single day, like my mom, every time I call her, and my dad can tell. He will call me and say, I know you're upset. I'm like, how do you know? And he's like, I could just tell. Because he can see when people are saying comments or views aren't where I want them to be. He knows how I feel in that moment.
I'm just glad, like, me and Dad have talked about this particular situation also. And I'm just glad you kind of take my advice more than Dad's. Because I don't know if he gave you advice.
Sometimes is just...
I'm just going to say,
Just
everyone's
comment back
lucky.
and tell them F themselves. Like, literally, FTD does not care.
No, because he just knows, like, you cannot let that get into your head. You just cannot. Because chances are it's coming from somebody that, like, 1, you probably don't even really know. 2, they probably don't really know you. And just 3, they're just, and I'm not saying to be ignorant, but they're just insignificant to your
Yeah.
life in that way.
From FTD's mouth, he says, if people that hate on you aren't better than you.
Right. No, right. No, if you look at the people who take the time to put hate out there,
Right.
if you look at their life, and I mean, you should never compare anything anyway, but if you,
It's
in these
usually
kind of
because something in their
situations-
life is making them miserable
Right.
that they want to take it out on somebody else that they see is
Right.
doing well.
right, chances are they're in a lesser situation than you are.
But at the end of the day, you need that because if I just scooted through YouTube, is that a word, scooted?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I just scooted through YouTube, it all sounds weird. Just, everybody loved me and I never had to worry about like anything. I wouldn't work as hard. I wouldn't be as creative. I wouldn't care as much or have as much passion. And I also wouldn't learn anything with myself because I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I don't have many struggles. I'm pretty good at a lot of things, but everyone thinks I'm super, super, super confident and I'm really
You know what else too? Like,
not.
I think going through something like that helps you in the future with how you want to treat other people. Like, if, for example, being cheated on. So like, that can be a terrible thing. So the last thing you want to do in the future is cheat on someone. Like, it teaches you how to treat people and it teaches you how not to treat people.
Yeah. So yeah, that was just situation numero uno.
No.
Was that rude? Moving forward.
No.
So the second situation, it goes kind of with the first one because it was in the same exact video. And in the video where I was being Australian, I also told you guys on the podcast last week and in that video that I was going to show you guys what my mom decided to do. So she had 2 things done. We asked you, we like built anticipation up. We asked you guys to guess what it was going to be that she was doing, blah, blah, blah. And we had a lot of guesses. We had a boob job guess. We had butt job guess. We had lip job.
Like
we had
butt job. That's the last thing I need is a butt job.
We had all these guesses, and it finally came down to what, J. Clay?
So I had my eyebrows microbladed and I got extensions put in my hair.
Which the extensions look absolutely phenomenal, by the way.
Thank you.
Hair looks healthy. You give me Demi vibes from Bachelor in Paradise. What? I love her. Second is your eyebrows were very prominent.
They were
in the beginning.
They were there.
They were there.
But here's the thing: it went from nothing
at
to
all.
They were there.
Yeah. So I think that's why it was such a big, like,
Right.
drastic change, is because it went from 0 to 100.
Right.
But they started
That's the
peeling
process.
yesterday, and I was kind of scared. I was like, Mom,
I know you
your
kept saying
eyebrows.
it.
But just
And
like
I
a real
wasn't
tattoo, they're
sure.
gonna peel.
Right, but I wasn't sure if I was supposed to pick the scabs or not.
Yeah, we still don't know.
But
Kind of did.
we'll find. I mean, there were parts you can even ask Sierra. They were like literally hanging off
Yeah.
my.
I'm
I
pretty
had
sure I
to.
peeled my tattoos. I think I did. I don't think you're
Really?
supposed to, but whatever.
I mean, I didn't peel what wasn't peelable.
ready to be peeled. Yeah.
Right.
But they look amazing now. She has
you.
shape. They are so much lighter. They're lighter than your root color, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, she
so-
said that they like I have to go for in 4 to 6 weeks. You have to go for a touch up.
Yeah. But I mean, we all knew that you had to expect for yourself to
Absolutely.
look crazy the first 2 days.
And I truly expected myself to look like way more wild on day 1 and day 2
Than
like,
what you did, right.
Yes, I really did. I thought it was going to really be out there.
Yeah. And can I just ask, can you give us the truth, the real reason why you got everything done?
You mean the real reason?
Like, because there's so many assumptions of why you got stuff done.
Oh, just
So why did
number
you get it
one
done?
because I wanted to,
And
and
you
I
do
can
what you want when you
whatever
pop
I
in.
want.
You can
I
do
mean,
what you want.
I
when
didn't
you
even go
pop
to my
in.
husband for permission.
No,
like
she
it
told
was a surprise to
YouTube that she
him.
was getting something done before she told FTT.
But no, it like here's the thing. So in this video that Carissa had to delete, or that Carissa did delete,
Yeah, it didn't have to, but whatever.
somebody made a comment on it and they said, I hope that you don't grow up to be like your mom and think that you have to have things done in order to feel pretty.
And that's
And-
not your reason. So.
Not at all. Like, here's who gets to determine
What
where
you
the
decide to
line
do.
is drawn.
Right.
What is the difference if I get my eyebrows microbladed and don't have to like do anything to them on a daily basis,
Mm-hmm.
or some of you people get a pencil out every day and draw your eyebrows on it and nobody says anything
Right.
about that.
It's literally just a convenience thing. It's the
Right.
exact same thing. Who tells
Right.
you, like, people get eyelash extensions. Why can you put on 700 coats of mascara and other people get eyelash extensions?
Right. There's
Why
no-
can you cut your hair when that person can't grow their hair or get extensions? Like,
Yeah.
every single person that has something to say, I guarantee you they're wearing makeup
Right.
and their hair is straightened
Right.
while they're saying that
That
to
was my
you.
thing. It just that comes down to like this person that said it. I guarantee you they have done multiple either makeup,
Shaving your armpits.
shaving your
your
armpits.
hoo-ha.
Yeah, girl, like why do you shave your armpits? Why? Because you feel better, right?
And why do
if
you
you're
shave your hoo-ha?
Yeah. So if you are doing something, if you are doing something to yourself and if you feel better doing it, then girl, do it. Do it.
I don't
And
know why people
care.
care. It's just looking to bring somebody down. That's
Right.
honestly all it comes down to. Like,
Yeah, what was like I would love to speak with this person, honestly, and just be like, what was your intention of putting that? What like
and honestly, everyone is entitled to their opinions. You can literally look at them like,
Absolutely.
whoa, that person looks crazy like
right.
that.
And I have done that. I have
But you
looked at people and
don't
thought-
come down to saying, I hope you do, like, you don't come down to assuming,
Right.
I hope you don't do that to, or I hope you don't act like your mother in the future and do stuff like that to feel pretty.
Right.
Like,
because there really is no difference of what I got done and what people do every single day. Like I said, who gets to say, okay, you're allowed to do A, B, C, D, and E because that's like socially acceptable. But when you get to like X, Y, and Z, like, no, you don't get to determine that.
right.
Like, I don't come to your life and tell you, why do you wear the clothes you wear? Why do you, you know, why do you pick out, if you wear glasses, why do you pick out those glasses? Why? Because you want to look cute in it.
Yeah.
So if you do something that's going to make you feel better, then just do it. And it's sad to me because 9 out of 10 times that I have something negative said about me or to me or whatever, 9 out of 10 times it's from a woman.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
and
what
that's
is
the
the
thing.
problem?
I just don't get how other women want to bring other women down. Like,
Right. But then it's probably the same woman that's saying, "Oh, women support women," and like,
I know.
why do women feel the need to say something like that?
Like
it
that's
just
one
blows
good
my
thing
mind.
about guys. Guys just like they just do their thing. They stay in their lane.
Yes.
Like when guys get in someone's business, they're getting in someone's business with a woman. Like they ain't messing with other dudes. Like guys just stay in their own lane. Like girls always feel the need because it is either a jealousy thing, in my opinion, or it's like you're not confident in your own self, so you feel the need to get some anger out or assume things about people.
Like I said, it blew my mind that someone would say that. Because like I said, what's the difference if you are getting a pencil every day and drawing on your eyebrows? And even if it's not eyebrows, are you wearing mascara?
That's
Are
what I'm
you
saying.
wearing eyeliner? Are you putting lipstick on your lip? Like
God created man and woman, but naked. Literally, you had nothing.
Right.
They did not have shavers. They did not have hair straighteners. They didn't have anything. But then things happen down the line, and that is why Jesus came to save us because of our sins. And guess what? Every single person is not 100% pure. If you've ever straightened your hair, if you've ever colored your hair, if you've
Shaved
ever
your
brushed
pits.
your teeth, if you've ever literally done anything, which is how we live in a society today, which I don't think anything is wrong with. You are enhancing what you already have. Like, it's literally an enhancement. And
when
power
you feel
to you.
good, when you feel good, you do good, and
Right.
you're
And
better
who
to other
cares?
people. Like you are. Like when I feel like I'm popping, I am nicer to other people.
Yeah.
Like
That could speak for any
Yes.
girl. When you feel good about yourself, you are like you're a better person.
Right.
And why not feel the best you can about yourself?
Exactly.
And honestly, power to you because you didn't have to tell anybody. You could just act like you got nothing done. You know how many people get things done every single day and don't say anything?
Right.
Who cares? If you are
I
like,
don't.
oh, I'm all natural, blah, 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 blah. Good for you.
No one-
Amazing for you though.
I
mean, sometimes there
very
are.
hard pressed to find me a woman that is all natural.
But if you are all natural, then power to you. That's awesome.
Right.
You're beautiful how you are. If somebody wants to take the measures that it takes to make them feel their best, power to them. Who
But again,
cares?
I'm telling you, it would be next to impossible to find a woman that is all natural because I
Right.
guarantee you've at least cut your hair once in your life,
Painted your nails, clipped your nails.
Yes.
I know you all clipped your nails unless you're that crazy lady that has them 900-foot long nails.
Even then, I bet you, like her mom before she was even born was clipping her nails. Like your mom ruined your all natural.
Any ear piercings, any tattoos, anything. Listen, your body is your body. It's your temple. Jesus forgives all sins. Jesus loves everyone. It does not matter. And you are beautiful the way you are, whether you take enhancements to be that way or whether you are.
And one
natural.
enhancement isn't any better than the other. So
Right.
that's
You can't
just
weigh
my
anything.
point. Just because my eyebrows are good, they're not even permanent. But just because they're a little more permanent than like what you do on a regular basis does not mean that I'm terrible and I'm a horrible role model now for my daughter because I'm teaching my daughter to love herself, period.
And you've done a
And do
very
what
good
it
job at
takes
that.
to love yourself. That's it.
And I feel like you've done an amazing job. And
Thank
listen,
you.
it's one person compared to the 5,000
Right.
people that are always like, Jay Clay's the best mom in the
Absolutely.
world. Like, you can't,
Oh my gosh, I'm going to tell you, and it's a lot of your like YouTube people.
like my OGs, my really
I
good.
could not love them more than I do.
And they love you so much,
They
too.
are so sweet. Even just on my Instagram, the comments that and even the private DMs that people send to me, it blows my mind. Like it
And it has to make
truly
you feel
makes
good.
my day. It does.
And again, it goes down to there's always going to be at least somebody out there. You cannot please everybody.
No.
But look at the amount, like we get pissed off what people say to us, but honestly, look at the amount of people that are supporting us, being
Way
there for us,
better.
telling us they love us, all that kind of stuff. So,
Well, and like Gary Vee has said recently, he said the thing with today is negativity is just louder than positivity. So he's like trying to form this whole movement where like instead of like if you read social medias, majority of it, it's negativity, like that speaks louder. He's not saying that negativity is greater than positive. It's just louder.
It captures more attention.
So he's trying to like have a movement where like start talking positive, like about the positive things in your life. Share it. Like so many people are hesitant. Dad was always one of those. Like he was hesitant to have me put something on my social media because someone would portray it as this. Like, no, if I'm having something good in my life, like if say I'm taking my family on a vacation somewhere and we're having a great time.
You worked hard to be able to do that.
Right. He's saying talk about the positivity more than the negativity.
You have to.
But if you just woman to woman, not you, I'm saying the audience, if you are someone who truly thinks that it's okay to take the time to write something negative on anyone's, I mean, even
with
a
the
woman
sole
or
intention
anyone
of tearing them down.
Yes, please just stop doing that. And if you're doing that, you need to dig deep and ask yourself why. Like, why are you taking the time that you spent doing something like that to pull someone down? Could it be that time could have been used for so much greater
and
things?
At the end of the day, do you honestly feel good about after doing that? Because there has been times, and I'm human, I've made mistakes, like in my past where I might have bit back at somebody, or even like girl to girl, like me and my friends may have been fighting. And after I say rude, nasty things to people, I feel terrible about myself. But have you ever taken the time to randomly, you see a random stranger in the mall and you just may like their shoes or you think their makeup's good, and you randomly just tell them, number one, you will make somebody's day. Like people have literally been like, oh my gosh, thank you. And you feel amazing doing it.
Yes.
Take the time. If you're going to be spending all your time on Instagram, I do this literally all the time now, and it has made me feel better about myself. Number one. Number two, you will pop up on more people's pages. Number three, and it just makes you feel good. Comment on every person's post that if you look at the picture and you're like, wow, she has a really nice smile. Wow, I like her makeup. Wow, her outfit's popping.
Yes.
Just take the time to type it. You will feel good about yourself,
right,
and you can literally make someone's day. Like, shout out to all
like I just said, like how when these people, some of the things that they had said to me were so kind and uplifting, it just made me feel positive. And yes,
it just we're like end of the story. Just be nice to people. And yeah. So wait, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I have like OGs that will comment on my pictures. Like they're always there, and I appreciate you and I love you, and they're always just like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, or fire emojis or pop in or whatever they say stuff. But when there's that like random person from high school that like I don't remember until I see their name and I'm like, oh, I remember them, and they just pop up and they're like, wow, you look like you're doing so good. Like that makes my day.
Gosh,
like that's like the best thing. Or when somebody from your past reaches out and is like, hey, I see you're doing really good, like take the time. This is like your homework. Go find 3 people that maybe you see on social media or you've heard about, or maybe you just randomly thought about them from your past, from somebody that you've maybe met once.
I love that.
Reach out to them and just like, especially if we probably have 99.9% girls listening. So if you're a girl, go find another girl, make her day, and just say something nice, say something positive, reach out to them.
Even just stop and think, like, who do you know has the best smile? It could be someone that you know personally or not. And just go and tell them, I just have to tell you, like, your smile is amazing. Like, just something like, because that same person might think they have a snaggle tooth, or, you know what I mean? Like,
me.
So everyone can tell her so that she has a nice smile.
No. Okay, guys, so did we have, this has to be part 2 because we actually had other stories to talk about.
I know, but oh my gosh, I hate to wait.
I know, but next week we'll definitely jump into it because we're going to do my 73 questions too. So you guys will find out more about me next week, and we're going to do, we still have to talk about it, but the point of the story is to be kind. We want to just spread that kindness. We literally need a ribbon. When we do merch, by the way, yes, we're doing merch. We need to get ribbons to say like Carissa and Jen awareness.
Like
Spreading awareness for all of the different circumstances.
Just at the end of the day, be nice, do nice. Just
make somebody's day. If you're bored, go make somebody's day. You'll make your own day.
Even if you're not bored, if you have so much to do, take the time. It literally takes 2 seconds. You know, just go make somebody else's day. Do it. Just quit being mean. Like unless you truly mean to help that person. And if you do,
you can still do it in a nice way.
I say, well, then like there are things that you might even want to slide in their DMs and tell them or something.
Do it on a private standpoint.
What is that? There's a saying where it actually says like, compliment your friends and family
In public.
and criticize them in private.
I love that. Yeah.
Yes, and it's so true.
Because you unintentionally or intentionally can blow the situation up way more. And like I said, the reason I deleted that video, the reason why I care so much is because rumors, lies, criticism can be so blown up because negativity, I just said that wrong. Negativity speaks louder than positivity.
And just a side note, just in case that same person still listens to our podcast, watches the YouTube, whatever.
Jesus loves you.
And I do too. I'm okay that you said that. I don't have an issue. What hurts or what makes me sad is that you feel that it's not okay to do something to enhance yourself and make yourself happy. Like, I'm okay with the decisions I made. My family's okay. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with what I did. But the fact that you feel that there are things that you can and can't do because somebody else, that's not okay.
No, and I know I'm working on
just
it.
Love yourself. Do what you got to do.
Yep, and I will. Because you do what you want when you pop it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, we're going to end this podcast with a game. It's called the alphabet game. Okay. And we decided before we started the podcast that we're going to do animals. So it's super easy. We're going back and forth.
Should have been
We're
thinking.
trying to get through the whole alphabet. And you have to say an animal that begins with your letter.
I just hope a certain letter don't
Who do you want to start, me or you?
I don't know, Sierra pick.
Wait, Sierra's playing, actually. A, B, C, D.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh. Well, then I say Sierra starts.
Yeah, ready? Go. A. Animals, go.
No, don't
Yes.
start with me.
Go. A. Sierra.
I already lose.
No. Your first one, you get a little bit of a time. She's literally sounding at the letter W. She's like,
I know. She's like, what?
how about antelope, alligator,
Alligator. Alligator.
bear,
Cat.
Dog.
elephant?
Frog.
Giraffe.
Good. She thought it was a J. She said, oh. What am I letter on? A, B, C, D, F, G, H. Javelina.
Ooh. No, starts with a J.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. It's javelina.
No.
But it's pronounced with a, yeah.
Well, I meant to say hog.
Okay.
They're the same thing.
Well.
I.
Wait. Oh, iguana.
Wow.
Jackrabbit.
Oh. Kangaroo.
Lemur. How do you
Lemur.
say? Yeah, lemurs.
She's like putting a bougie name on it.
How about leopard instead?
Monkey.
Narwhal.
Orangutan.
Polar bear.
Oh.
What was the Go Fish card? I remember. Quail.
Oh, you're cheating. You're thinking of that darn game. Rabbit.
Snake. Wait. What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tortoise.
Oh crap. You.
I remember the Go Fish card.
Help.
Under my umbrella. Umbrella bird.
Oh yes. Yes. Umbrella bird. Look, she cheated.
Oh, you
She's
cheater.
Googling.
You gave me all the time in the world. Vampire bat.
Oh. TUVWWW.
No. This is
Whale.
This is exactly the letter I did not want.
Y. Easy.
X.
No, Y. W-Y. Wait, no. W-X. Wait.
X.
U-T-U-V. We forgot V. Oh, T-U-V-W-X. X. The X on Go Fish is fox. But I don't know why, because that's just so wrong.
I know. That's what I'm saying. There's no.
Well, you're out. Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. Animal. Let's see.
Cheated. How about just X-ray bird?
It starts with.
How about an X-ray fish?
Oh, you know that xanthipes.
For sure.
That thing.
I got a yellow baboon.
Oh.
No
And
adjectives.
Z.
Yak.
Z. I could be basic and say zebra, but I'm going to say
Zebra.
zebra. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's podcast. If you
listening.
liked it, make sure you give us a rating. Make sure you comment on the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right, guys. We love you times Millie, Billy, Chili, and we will see you guys. I will see you guys this week on my YouTube channel, and we will see you guys next Monday.
Yes. Peace out.
Peace.